Welcome back. Approaching 8:25 on this beautiful Wednesday morning. There's a live shot of Science World, and we're going to be talking tech right now with our favorite gadget guru guy, Mike Yawney, and he's joining us from Calgary with all the latest. What's going on? How's the summer treating you, Mike?
It's been great, and we finally have summer here in Calgary. It's been cold, and now it's warm. This is awesome.
You get your, 5 weeks of summer there, right? And then it's right in the winter.
If we're lucky.
Just bugging you. All right, we're talking the gym right now, because usually when you go and you work out and you work up a sweat, things are a little funky when it comes to your clothes, but you've got a new tech breakthrough that could have you smelling sweet.
Yeah, this is interesting, because I think a lot of people, they get at the gym, and then they pull out their clothes thinking, I probably should have washed these before I got here. You run out of time, right?
Yeah, it could work with hockey gear and that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, I think actually some hockey parents are going to love this. So scientists have figured out a way to make gym clothes that actually smell better the stinkier you get.
Wow.
Yeah, this is strange because they found a specific protein that when they blend it with cotton, it releases a scent. But you'll never guess where this protein comes from. I'll let you guess, though. You know what? It comes from a specific farm animal.
I'm going to go cow?
No, it's from not just a pig, but it's from the inside of the snout of a pig.
Wow.
That's where they found this protein. And so when it warms up with the cotton, it releases a lemon-like smell that they said smells awfully like citronella. So here's where it gets really interesting, Thor, because they said not only will your gym's clothes smell better the more you use them, if you were out for a hike and there were mosquitoes around, you could, in theory, do a couple of jumping jacks, get the heart going, and ward off mosquitoes as well.
Wow, it's like a natural repellent.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating.
But it's kind of like just spraying a deodorizer. You're just masking the scent, really, aren't you?
Let's be honest. Yep.
Okay, fascinating stuff, though. All right, it's a constant problem when you're at the bar where you got people budging in line. I don't frequent the bars much anymore, but I'm not very imposing in stature, so it was a problem I had quite a bit. But you got a new solution for that, maybe for those bar butters.
Well, it kind of ticks you off. You're sitting there sometimes 10 minutes for a drink, and somebody weasels their way to the front. Well, Thor, technology to the rescue. A bar in London, England, is using cameras and artificial intelligence to actually cut out the bar budgers. Here's how it works, Thor. It actually will give everyone a number over their head and show on a screen to the bartenders how long they've been in line, so they can go right to the people that have been there the longest. Now, on top of that, this is where it gets interesting. They can use it for facial recognition for underage drinkers. If the cameras think that they're underage, it will suggest that maybe they do an ID check. But it can also monitor tabs. It'll know which face is associated with which credit card, and it'll automatically start tabs for you. And it's supposed to cut down on people maybe putting drinks on your tab that shouldn't be. But here's where it gets pretty cool. Well, for the beverage industry, it gets interesting. They say they can pour drinks faster, Thor, because they said that on average, a single bar can serve about 1,600 more pints a year. But if every bar in the UK, Thor, used this system, they can pour an additional 68 million pints a year.
What? That's
Isn't
crazy.
that insane? 68 million.
I love how they've done the math on it. Some rather, I don't know, unsettling implications of that tech, though, too, when you have the facial recognition stuff.
You bet. And, of course, some of the patrons are saying, I can't even get a beer now without being on camera. So, of course, there's backlash, of course.
Yeah. Okay, we know electric car sales are through the roof in Canada right now, but we've got a little bit of a twist in terms of solar cars. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we've seen, a lot of universities, I'm sure Vancouver does it, they have solar car competitions. Well, Hyundai is now actually putting solar panel arrays on the roof of a vehicle that's actually going to hit the market. The new Sonata is going to be coming to Korea shortly, and it has an entire array of solar panels. And it doesn't sound like a lot. They say that if you use the solar charging, it'll get you about an additional 1,300 kilometers a year. But when you think about it, Thor, I mean, it's a good first step.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, in this day and age with high gas prices and things like that, people are always looking for ways to save money. So any little bit helps, right?
Yeah, and so they're saying it's coming to the Sonata first, but they're going to actually take that technology, take it to some of their other lines of vehicles. And this was the surprising part about this. They said that they are bringing these to North America. A lot of times we see this stuff and it's overseas and it stays there.
Right.
So they're actually saying that it is coming here. So I think that's a good sign that they have full confidence in this technology.
I always love to see anything to do with solar power. It's clean energy. It's not even being used enough in my mind. So it's good to see tech being looked at in that avenue.
I agree. I think the one downfall to this one might be for some people that I think you have to get rid of your sunroof. Because
Right.
I don't think these are transparent.
And you got to have some sunny skies, and it might be a little tricky in Vancouver weather when it comes to the fall and winter, right?
Exactly.
All right, good stuff as always. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thank you.
All right.